Hey foodies, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm cooking up a pot roast with some mashed potatoes and broccoli. I'm making this on a Saturday night and we'll have it for dinner on Sunday and of course leftovers on Monday, which is great so I can just come home from work and sit down and eat. So we're going to start off with the seasonings that are on the screen and a 4 to 5 pound of chuck roast. You can also switch up these seasonings with any all-purpose seasoning or maybe a carne asada seasoning. Either way, this recipe is on my website at plussizeinchicago.com. You're just going to search for pot roast and you can find all the ingredients and measurements. I bought this chuck roast from Sam's Club. These sometimes come with a large and a small portion. There have been times where I've cooked both, and for leftover days, I'll make either some tacos or maybe some Philly cheesesteak sliders. So in this pan, I've added some butter, some olive oil, as well as some minced garlic. And then I'm going to add that chuck roast to the pan. This is like on a medium heat. And I'm going to sear both sides for at least 5 minutes, no longer than 7 minutes. So again, turn it over and you're going to sear that side for at least 5 to 7 minutes. While that was searing, I diced up some bell peppers, some onions, some mushrooms, and some celery. You can also add potatoes too. I'm going to also add some W sauce as well as some Lipton onion soup and about 1.5 to 2 cups of water. Once I've mixed all that together, I'm going to pour that into the Dutch oven pan that I'm using with the chuck roast. And I'm going to pour that to the side so I'm not like losing any of the seasonings that is on top of that pot roast. Once I've poured all that in, that's just basically the soup mix, but there's also some onions from that package. I'm going to pour that to the side and add that to the liquid. The next thing to do is to add all the vegetables on top of the roast as well as to the side of the roast. Now while that is getting prepped, I do have the oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to slow cook this roast for 2.5 to 3 hours. I'm going to cover that with a lid so that the roast remains nice and juicy while it is cooking in that oven like a slow cook. So these are the mashed potatoes I made. These are actually instant potatoes, but I always, add me some extra butter as well as some parsley. And this broccoli, I've added some Kinder's grilled vegetable seasoning to it, which is really good. So that's it, guys. Dinner is done. The best thing about pot roast is that you can put it in the oven and don't have to watch over it much. Shout out to everyone who subscribed. Thank you for coming back and cooking with me again. If you're new here, my name is Angela and this is my channel, Plus Size in Chicago, where I make a lot of easy to cook comfort food meals. You'll also see me reviewing different restaurants in the greater Chicagoland area, or maybe I'm showing you places I ate while visiting on vacation. Be sure to subscribe and leave a comment and share the video with your friends and family. I'll see you guys next time.